Hello everybody and welcome to our production center here in Moutier. And first of all, let me address you our best wishes from Tornos side for this new year. We hope you had a good start in 2022. Today we are here for a webinar about the Tornos MultiSwiss concept. There are a few rules how we do webinar here at Tornos. The first one is that all of you have their microphone off. The second one is you will have the opportunity to ask all your questions, but most probably we won't have time to go through them during the webinar, but we will for sure come at the end to answer all of them. Today I meet Florian Maurice, who is product manager here at Tornos for multi-spindle product. This webinar is about the outstanding ergonomy of the MultiSwiss concept. So first of all, maybe Florian, can you tell us a bit more about multi-spindle?
Hello everybody, hello Gilles. First of all, I want to wish you all my best wishes for this new year. In order to start with our first webinar about ergonomic of our MultiSwiss concept, I propose you to start with a short history to show you how the MultiSwiss concept makes the difference.
So how did it all started?
Yeah, Gilles, the first multi-spindle machines appeared in the 50s in order to address the exploding demand of mechanical components after the Second World War. And the basic principle was to produce parts simultaneously on multiple spindles in order to mask most of the machining time in order to get better takt time.
All right, I understand the productivity aspect of such a machine, but when I'm looking at this big machine, isn't this machine way more expensive than a mono machine, for example?
Of course, a multi-spindle machine is more expensive than a mono-spindle machine, but if I compare the productivity increase to the additional cost of the machine, and based on the cost efficiency per part, multi-spindle is already more competitive, and in addition we have other saving sources like savings in terms of footprint, in addition to less operating resources.
Florian, you described a lot of advantages for the MultiSwiss concept, but to be honest, when we go to workshops, and that's not only the case for Switzerland, for other countries the same, we don't really see multi-spindles. Can you explain why those machines are not really around yet?
Yeah, effectively, Gilles, you are right. Multi-spindles machines have unfortunately the image of a big runner's part machine. And the main reason is that the first machines were equipped with cam-driven technologies, requiring the use of form tools. It was also with the multiplicity of axes having a really poor accessibility, and the consequence was that making setup on those machines was really expensive, and consequently those machines were dedicated to mass production on a single component and dedicated machines.
There was a massive evolution for multi-spindle product throughout the years. Now let's be straightforward. What is our comparative advantage compared to the competition today?
Effectively, multi-spindle technologies evolved with the CNC and motor spindle technology on the same trend than other machine tool technologies, but it was still considered as a mass production solution for a dedicated part. And the main how MultiSwiss is making the difference is with this unique concept in terms of ergonomy, as the user was really in the center of our consideration during our machine design.
Really interesting. Florian, I suggest we take the opportunity with this MultiSwiss 826 to show the unique concept of ergonomics.
For sure, Gilles. So first of all, thanks to its unique design and kinematics, the MultiSwiss machine is the only machine where you can have a single access from one side, and the operator can that way have all his tools at hands, and it avoids him to go back and forth and save time during setup and tool change.
That's a real advantage. And actually, when I open the door, I'm fully inside the machine. So Florian, now please don't close the machine. I don't want to be stuck in it.
Yeah, don't worry, Gilles. Thanks to our main door concept, there is no risk of having oil when operating the machine, as nothing can fall down from the top. And I will not go into too much details on describing machine kinematics, as it will be part of our next webinar about flexibility. But what is really one of the biggest advantage in how MultiSwiss makes the difference is the amazing, the outstanding ergonomy we have to work on. Hold the station from 1 to 8, because the barrel is rotating in this direction, and also on the counter operation system. In a way that the user is always in a highly comfortable position to work, and it allows him to work in better conditions and also to save a lot of time during the machine operation.
Perfect. Now you just mentioned tooling on working station, and on this machine we have a very wide range of bar stock capacity from 5 to 32 millimeters. Can you please show us the accessibility to change collets and capacity on this machine?
Of course, Gilles. Effectively, we can cover a wide range from 5 to 32 millimeter, and we know that capacity change is for our customer an important topic. And thanks to the ergonomy, we really have a perfect access to the simple system we have for collet setup and adjustment. We can access to both screws and the clamping nut with the frontal access, and it's even easier to, we can also ease the position to do it by using the unique capacity of our machine to work with the sliding 8 stock, as it is possible to move forward to the spindle and improve the working position in order to have less distance on your arms to work on the collet nuts. So that's really a big time saving during collet change, and really appreciated by our customers.
And Florian, what about machine control and programming systems?
So our HMI system, also called Tornos control panel, is a standardized system implemented on all our MultiSwiss product line. What is important to note is that is not only a CNC controller, but a real computer system that allow to have a Windows session with different user accounts management. You have the possibility to work with our TBDCO parts programming, which allows you to create new program, or what is also really interesting is that you have the possibility to make changes in existing programs directly on the machine. That's pretty easy to open or create new program. We have standard templates available. In that case, we have a 826 machine equipped with 6 y-axes. Once you select the right model, then you can directly open the template, and all variables can be quickly loaded in a way to start really fast. You also have all the CNC controlling functions. You can have all the different possibilities offered with CNC optional functioning, and the ergonomy, the outstanding ergonomy of this interface is also that it is rotative. You can also adjust the angle in a way that you can work anytime in a perfect position. Also to note, something I would like to point out is that you have the possibility to work with the keyboard holder for those that are not really used to work with the touchscreen system, and you can easily control all the jog, semi-automatic or automatic mode, always having a look into the machine and make sure that everything is going in the right way.
Very interesting. Florian, I noticed the presence of many electrical plugs around the workstations. Can you please explain the functionality they have?
Sure, so the MultiSwiss offer also possibilities to realize really complex parts with the possibility to install a wide range of different driven devices like front cross drilling or milling units, also polygoning, wiring unit, gear hobbing, and in order to ease the installation of those devices, we have developed a plug-and-play system, a plug-and-run system, which is distributed all around the working stations, and it provides our customers to easily have access to the electrical connectors in a way that they can connect or disconnect and remove all the devices in a really good ergonomic position. And we combined also this perfect ergonomy to a plug and run protocol, really quick and easy to make in order to really reduce time during the setup of all the possible devices we can use.
Okay, Florian, I heard the MultiSwiss concept is quite popular, quite well known for being silent. Can you tell us a bit more about this aspect?
Sure, Gilles, thanks to the innovation we implemented in our MultiSwiss machines, our product line, our MultiSwiss product line is the best-in-class solution for our multi-spindle in terms of silence. But the best as we are lucky to have MultiSwiss 616 version running just here.
Let's go have a look. And that's indeed true. Huh? When I'm here in front of you, I think it's pretty easy for you to understand me when I'm talking. So it's quite pleasant for people who are working in such a workshop where you might have a lot of machines running. And being around this machine, there is not this noisy background that you might have in a workshop, and that's pretty convenient. Florian, do you have maybe a way to measure the decibel level or the noisy level here?
Yeah, sure. We want to deal about figures because we know that the international standards usually consider that the acceptable values for workshop environment is less than 80 decibel. Thanks to new smartphone technologies, we can show you that our machine is stable and the value is even less than 70 decibel despite our machine is currently making parts.
Quite impressive. Thank you, Florian. And I think you gave us a really nice overview of all ergonomic advantages of the MultiSwiss while we are setting up and operating the machine. And now the MultiSwiss concept is also very unique thanks to its peripherals that are all integrated together. Can you tell us a bit more about it?
Indeed, Gilles, the MultiSwiss offers the complete range of peripherals that are necessary to run high productivity machines. The unique concept of our MultiSwiss is that all those peripherals are integrated into the container in order to reduce the footprint of the machine and give our customer the advantage to save floor space into their shops.
And this container is right behind us. I suggest we go have a look.
Sure, Gilles, let's have a tour all over the machine and have a look. First, we can have a first stop in front of this cabinet where you can see a 4-position preparation for high frequency spindle. In that case, the high frequency converter are not installed, but of course you can note that the ergonomic is not that good in that case, but the reason is that the high frequency speed can be directly controlled and programmed into our TBDCO programming in a way that you have nothing to do on the displays of the high frequency converter. The next point is about chip management. The MultiSwiss offer a fully integrated chip conveying system. In order to get the best efficiency in chip management, we also have the possibility to work with the standard chip tank, which is pretty big, as you can see. The reason is that we really, our will was really to increase the autonomy of the machine the best as we could. And the second reason is that with the space we have here, our customers that are usually working with their own standardized system for chip management, they can easily integrate their own chip tanks. So as Gilles and I said just before, our unique concept is with a container that integrates all the peripherals which are necessary to run the machine efficiently. On the lower part of the container is the main oil tank. I say main, but finally it's main and only because the MultiSwiss machine is running with only one type of oil, except lubrication for all CNC axes, of course. But that's quite outstanding for a machine running with the hydrostatic bearings, as the hydrostatics is directly supplied with the same oil we are using for machining. Machining, I was talking about machining. Of course, we know that high pressure systems are also really efficient in some cases, and on the MultiSwiss you can have up to 2 high pressure pumps from 40 to 80 bars. The maximum configuration is a machine equipped with up to 280 bars units. Okay, now we had a look on the possibilities we have for high pressure, for oil high pressure on MultiSwiss. As an option, we also offer our customer to equip the machine with a fire extinguishing system if they are working with tough material and highly flammable material like stainless steel or titanium. The unit I have in front here is our chilling system that provides our MultiSwiss with the best stability, thermal stability, and regulate the oil temperature through a machining process to get the best accuracy and dimensional stability. This one makes the machine fully autonomous because the chilling system is integrated, but we have also the possibility to offer a heat exchanging system in order to offer our customer the possibility to connect their own cold water circuit and get the calories out of the shop in order to improve the issues we can have with the environmental concerns. We said just before that the machine is running with a single oil type. The main filtration we have for the main tank is a paper filtration 50 micron, also fully integrated in our container system. The rollers change is also highly ergonomic. It allowed us to reduce the footprint of the system. We also have a collector here, a chip tank as an option. Here, a really important point in our MultiSwiss and really unique is that our bar loader is fully integrated into our container. It offers a length of 700 millimeter to load bar stocks manually as per standard. For example, you can, with the bar stock diameter 25 millimeter, load up to 28 3-meter bars into the machine. It provides already quite a good autonomy, but in case you need to have more autonomy, we also offer the possibility on the 826 and 632 version to work with a bundle loader, and we offer our customer equipped with the shop's crane to load up to 2 tons stacked bar stock into the machine. As I explained just before, you also have the possibility by removing this cover to have full access to the chip tank collector, in a way that you can decide from which side the chip collection will be made. And we also have a perfectly ergonomic part collection solution. In that case, it's our standard. It's a part collecting channel, a part chute, removable, that comes in front of the subspindle to collect the part. Then the part falls down, and we have a conveying belt. This is the option we usually have with the machine, but we also offer various solutions like carousel. We also have the possibility to work with the pick and place unit for the customer that wants to interface the automation cells with the measuring, cleaning system. We have a lot of different solutions.
Florian, thank you very much for your detailed explanation on the peripherals of the MultiSwiss. We will go now to the questions, but before that we give you a few more footage of our MultiSwiss. Write all your questions in the chat functions and we come back to you in a few seconds.